On today's video, I'm going to talk about using these disposable gloves when you gut a deer, and some exciting news from my one and only sponsor, Camaro's Crawlers. Hey everybody, Dave Knetter here from Knetter's Practical Outdoors. And do any of you guys out there use these disposable gloves when you gut deer? I almost always do. And maybe not for the reasons that you might think. I know a lot of guys are like, oh hey, you afraid to get a little blood on your hands? That's part of getting a deer and all that stuff. And that's fine. I guess I'm not really afraid of getting a little blood on my hands, but I do prefer not to get blood like on the sleeves of my jacket, or maybe the sleeves of my fleece that I have under my jacket. A lot of times it's a little cold out when you're gutting a deer, so you are kind of wearing some kind of a long sleeve shirt. So I prefer to keep the blood off of those things. And another thing, the gloves do offer a little bit of protection. Maybe if you had an open cut or something on your hands, it kind of protects you against that blood transfer from the deer to you, sort of thing. There has been a few diseases in some deer where that might be a problem. So it does offer a little protection from that. But also, I want to show you a little trick that I do with the gloves when I'm done gutting the deer. So I'm going to go ahead and put these gloves on and show you that. So, let's just say I just finished gutting the deer, and I've got my knife here. My knife is full of blood, hair, guts, the whole 9 yards, right? So I got that to deal with, and I got my little saw. That's going to be all full of blood too. I use this to open up the pelvic area when I'm gutting deer. And so what I like to do, I like to take both these items, put them in this glove, and then just kind of pull this glove right off. Pull it inside of itself, and then all that blood and guts and everything is there inside the glove. And then the other thing I do, if I didn't shoot the heart up too bad, I'll take the heart with this other glove, and I'll just use this little stormtrooper stuffed ball as the heart. And so what I'll do is I'll put the heart in this glove, and the same thing. Take this, pull it inside of itself, and then I can just roll these up. And for the most part, there won't be very much blood on the outside at all. So you can take these items, you can stick them back in your pack, you can put them in your pockets of your jacket, until you get back to camp or back to your house. Then you can clean the knife up good, you can clean the heart up good, and then go ahead and store those properly. Now for the exciting news from my one and only sponsor, Camaro's Crawlers. And, for those of you who don't know, my buddy Ronnie Camaro, he sells fishing bait out of his parents' house where he lives. And we have a sponsorship agreement. And basically what that agreement is, Ronnie will write some stuff down on a piece of paper, and, I'll read it in one of my videos. And, I got that right here, right now. So, the news is, Camaro's Crawlers is now carrying a new product for the upcoming deer season. And, Ronnie's kind of always thinking outside the box. And, selling bait for fishing, like October, November, it gets a little slow. So, he wanted to start, carrying some kind of product, for the guys that are going out hunting, right? So, the product is called Rut Starter Trophy Block. And I got one right here. There it is. And, it's kind of like a mineral block or maybe a salt block. But Ronnie says here that they are actually made from a patented Rut Starter formula. And I'll just read the package about that. Okay, Rut Starter Trophy Block. From the company that brought you Viagra comes Rut Starter Trophy Block. Made from the same ingredients as human man Viagra, but formulated for the needs of white-tailed bucks. Never again worry if the rut has started in your hunting area. With Rut Starter Trophy Block, the rut starts as soon as the buck licks the block. Be prepared for bucks chasing does all season long. I gotta tell you, this sounds like just a fantastic product. I'm serious. And it goes on to say, if you experience a hunt for more than 4 hours without getting a trophy buck, consult your hunting professional. I have no idea what that means. I don't even have a hunting professional, so you're just kind of on your own with that one. And then it says not for human consumption. So there you go, Rut Starter Trophy Block. And then I'll keep reading what Ronnie wanted me to read too here. Rut Starter Trophy Block. It comes in this size. This is the 4-pound size. But then Ronnie also carries the 8-ounce fun size, which is pretty cool. And then, and I've used different blocks through the years. I've used that like deer cocaine block, and I've used deer heroin blocks. And the deer seem like they're pretty excited about that sort of thing right away, but then they seem to get kind of bored of it. And then you wind up moving on to like the deer meth block. So, it's really kind of a hassle dealing with all those other kinds of blocks and stuff and changing up. So, I'm really excited about this Rut Starter Trophy Block. Me personally, I am. Anyways, so swing on by Camaro's Crawlers and pick up a few Rut Starter Trophy Blocks for the upcoming deer season. Camaro's Crawlers is the only distributor of Rut Starter Trophy Block in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So yeah, I would get in there right away and pick mine up. I think they're going to sell pretty fast. I really do. And when you guys get that buck and you're gutting the deer out, give these disposable gloves a try. Quit getting all that deer blood, that deer blood scent all over your hunting jacket or your hunting clothes. Because you guys know, the only thing that attracts is wolves and coyotes, right? And remember this: hunt, fish, laugh, repeat. This is Dave Knetter from Knetter's Practical Outdoors. Thanks for watching, and God bless.